Today in this video, we are going to paint a bottle cap. It is from a beer that I had maybe a few weeks ago. I saved the caps and I like to paint on them sometimes. We're going to start off with painting it white. That way we get a nice clear base as if we were painting a canvas or a piece of paper. You like to have a a white base. That way you can use colors. For example, we're going to use blue to really get a good background. And I like to start with the background actually, which we're going to do a blue sky. With white on the bottom, medium blue, and then once we get to the very top, we're gonna add some purple to it to create a night sky. I do want you to notice and note that I do let the paint dry for a few minutes. This is acrylic paint, so it dries within seconds, minutes, and that we could add your coat above it. After that, I blend in the purple and the blue to give it a nice soft tone, a nice soft transition in between each layer. Let's throw in some blue sky. I'm using ultramarine blue and phthalo blue to get that stronger blue compared to the blended white. And I will do some strong accents of white to give it some clouds, because we like the sky. Feels good to be outdoors. Once we get to that point, this is what it should look like. You can easily do this on a bottle cap. I've done it on a quarter. The smallest one I've done is on a dime. You could paint it on anything you want, piece of cardboard. It's really a fun way to do a quick painting, and you get that instant gratification of completing a painting of something fun. You could even have your mobile sets of paints, your small set of paints, and take it anywhere, to the park, to the beach, to downtown, in your car. Just be careful because it will stain. It's really hard to get off. At this point, I'm adding a yellow because I want like a sunset kind of sunny sky vibes going on. So I'm allowing a first coat of yellow. And once that dries, I'm adding another yellow on top of that to create a stronger focus in that yellow. So you see, that's how we're coming along right now. And now that the sky at the top is dry, I'm just getting really small dashes of white and putting it in the sky to give it the illusion of stars at night. It's really an easy way to create a sky, purple, blue, maybe some black, let it dry, and then just add like dots of yellow and white. So here we have a night sky. And that's how we're coming along so far. It's kind of looking cool for a small painting. Now that the background is done, we can continue on to the foreground, which it's just going to be nature, terrain, dirt, and maybe a few pine trees. I'm using a burnt sienna, which is like a dark brown, to be as a base. With painting, I like to start off using darks for a ground, letting it dry, and then adding accents and adding highlights such as white and yellow to create more of an interesting landscape and highlights. I want you to when you watch this video or as you're watching it, draw along with me, paint along with me. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing. It doesn't even have to be a painting. It can be a drawing, just a little free doodle to vibe out, free your mind, and chill out. I'm hoping to do more of these, and if I get good feedback, I'll do plenty of more, maybe longer lengths, to really just create an atmosphere where we can just vibe out for a few minutes. Once the brown was dry, I added just a line of dark green. Once the dark green dries, I added some yellow on top. Of course, I'm adding the yellow on the right side, which is where the sun is at, because the sun is creating the illusion of the highlight towards the right of the trees. And it's hard with the brush that I'm using at this point, but I am also adding a darker green, even mixed with a little bit of blue on the left side of the trees to create the shadows. It's coming along together more here. I want it to be a little interesting and create maybe little orange dots to create the illusion of flowers, but it's not really standing out compared to the brown. Maybe some pink, some light purple, or even some super bright yellow green would have contrasted nicely with that. I'm adding more yellow to really emphasize the yellow sky. So that's where we're at right now. We have the sky, we have the ground, the trees, and the sun. And it's all on this beer that I don't want to name because I wasn't sponsored, nor am I being paid to sponsor the beer. It's more just emphasizing that you can paint small. You just have to have paints and a good brush, a fine brush really, that you should take care of. I get my products from Michael's, just regular acrylic sets, level 1, level 2. They even have a starter set, and honestly, you don't even need that much paint. All you need is just literally a drop for such a small painting. As you can see, compared to the size of my nails and my fingers, this is really small. Of course, most of us know what a bottle cap looks like. Take a look and see the blue highlights that are added to the left. It kind of creates some depth, some shadows into the painting. So that's what we have at this point. I do want to seal it with some clear varnish. It'll really create the illusion of shine. And now my baby can join my other bottle caps that I've done. There's actually a quarter on the right, and then there's a penny on the left, which is a purple sky and the ocean, along with other paintings that I've done throughout just lately, since I've been doing this for the past year. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want me to do more.